welcome back to part 3, of which I've already done some off camera. And the reason, don't hate me, is because I've cut the cover up. And the crazy thing is I started to film it. You're going to think I'm bonkers. Well, it doesn't matter if you do. Because I couldn't cut it up whilst you were watching me. That's what my brain was telling me, right? And yet I know that you wasn't watching me because you can't be watching me because I hadn't recorded it yet. But my brain was saying, if I cut this up and you're watching me, I'm going to make a mistake. So I didn't want to make a mistake, so I took you offline. So I cut these up into 2 of those little books. And I know it sounds a crazy concept. How could you make it wrong when I wasn't watching you, when there was nobody on the other side of this camera? But that's what my brain was telling me anyway. So I've now got 2 lovely little mini journal covers that are they're approximately 5 and a bit. I don't know what you call that bit. That much anyway, 5 and that much, 5 and 2 of them. Maths isn't my strong point. 5 and 2 of them, and the spine is 1 inch, and the top to bottom is 5 inches. So almost 5 by 5s. Okay. Now, what I also then started to do. I'll come back to that in a minute. So then I covered the inside. I haven't done that one yet. And then I thought, stop it, let's just get back on and do this bit, because we can do this bit. I don't mind doing this bit on screen. It was the cutting bit. I don't know what planet I'm on sometimes. I don't know where that negative thought process comes from. Well, I do, but obviously. And not being able to do it when I knew there was nobody there. It sounds crazy, hey? But anyway, whatever. It is who I am and what I do, and I recognise there was a weakness there, so I'm going to try and work on that issue for myself. Fancy having issues at my time of life. Goodness sake. So I'm just going to Pritt stick or glue stick this onto, coffee dyed paper. And again, that is the plan. Okay, so that seems to be good. Let's just use the bone folder or the card actually. Actually, the bone folder's better. And just getting some of the creases out. I don't mind a few because I like it vintagey and a bit crinkled. I just want to make that turn and not crack. That. Turn and not crack. Right. Get all those other wrinkles out, and now I'm going to cut. I can do this bit on camera. I don't know, it's just the measuring bit. I know what my issue is. Well, you see, and I say to people, there's no such thing as wrong in crafting, which there isn't, but I didn't want to mess this up, because then I wouldn't, I don't know, I can't put it into words. I know what I'm experiencing right now, and it's mad, completely bonkers that I should feel this way, but I know what it was about, and I know where the original core belief has come from. Got to be doing something about that then. So there's my inner for my book page. Fancy admitting this on camera that I was afraid to get it wrong when I know there's no such thing as wrong. But you know, sometimes it gets you like that. Make sure all your edges are stuck down. If not, just go around the edge with a Right, and this might need, because it's curling a little bit, but that's because it's still wet glue on there. I will just flatten it out. So that's the 2 covers done. Yay! How are you getting on with yours, by the way? I hope you don't have the same issue as me about cutting, because I know even with a cutter I don't get straight lines. So these are now going to be tags. We'll do that in a little bit. Actually, should we do that now? Let's do the tags now. Right. So before I start, this is that I'm going to do this size, which is 2.5. I think it's 3.5, just 3 3/4. Slightly smaller one, and then I'm going to do this beautiful one. What's this one? Measured tip to tip, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. But before we do that, tidy all those up before I mislose them everywhere. But before we even do that bit, I've got to cover the back of the things because this is going to be written on. Well, it may not be, but it might be. And so I think I'm going to put book pages on here, which would be nice, on the back. Oh no, because then you can't write on it. Forget that, people. Oh, to use another sheet. Okay, so let's just use another sheet and then I can use the scraps later. So this onto here. I'm going to try not to waste any, if I know there's going to be some, there's going to be some waste, isn't there, because it's die cutting. You can't always use every single scrap of paper. Oh, that's not straight. Right. Talk amongst yourselves. So how's your project going? I hope you're getting some, it's been a beautiful day outside. It's been quite cold, I reckon. Oh, chilly. I've had to open the greenhouse, to let some fresh air in for the, let's see how many we can get now. In comes the Sizzix. Oh, and the plate's nearly fell on the floor. The plate did fall on the floor. Right, so unfortunately, if you don't have one of these, then I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try and figure out now where I want my cuts to be, because I want to find the best image. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you then, was I? Image is what I was saying, what I was going to say. And I want to try and do it so that I don't waste that I waste very little. So give me a mo, because I've got to work this out so I don't. That looks quite reasonably nice. I think we'll have that bit. Now, all in all, I should stick this down really. However, I'm not going to, right? There's my other plate gone. Here. Stay put, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, so won't. There's my other bit. There. Has that moved now? Oh no. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Sorry about that. Have we cut? Oh no, not quite. Need to go back through. Because, I'll tell you why, because this is quite thick cardboard now with the back and the paper on. Oh, here it goes, click, click, clunk, you see, so that one has. Ooh, has it. That one has. Yum, yum. How beautiful is that? I'm not sure that one has actually. Ooh. It's a bit weird. Has it done it now? You know why? Because it's just been glued together. Maybe that's why. That one has done it. Just need to ease it out. Oh no, it hasn't. Oh, it has. I just need to tease it off the... Yeah, it's because that back page was still wet, glue-wise. Look, how beautiful is that? You couldn't buy anything like that, could you? It's just amazing. I might need to do this one again. Let's just run that through again. It's because, I'll tell you why, peeps. Because the glue's still wet on the paper. Nothing that this thing can't handle though. Have I told you how much I love my Big Shot? Ooh. It's the best place. Ouch. Oh. Sometimes I still find it difficult. My fibros in full swing. This is going to have to do, and I'll have to jiggy it out of here. It's because it's still wet. I've realised now the error of my ways. And the only reason I know that is because it's having trouble coming off the back of the card. Should have waited for that to dry, really. Lesson learned. Anyway, look how beautiful that is. I'm quite impressed with that myself. Look how beautiful. Where are you? How gorgeous is that? Let's just shimmy that away, tidy up that edge, tidy up that edge. That's it. There we have it. Okay. One. There's my pokey key. Not there. Tag, 2 tags. 3 tags. Oh, where are you? There. Isn't that beautiful? I just think they're so beautiful. And actually quite thick, sturdy. Right, so that, and I've got another, I've got to do it again now, this side. So I'm going to do, yeah, I think I am going to do, oh, I don't know. Pocket, yeah, definitely. Because that's a nice journaling card. So. See if we can get another set. I might not be able to actually. I'll get one of those, and I'll definitely get one of those. If we do it that way, I might get even more work. takes forever, you know, when you're... I do have to laugh at myself, sorry. Oh, I do faff. What is that about? I'm even going to put that one in as a tag. Let me just cut all these free and I can put that one on. Just cut this little bit free. Oh. Okay, let me just, I'm not thinking, I am thinking, but I'm not thinking, if that makes sense. So I'll get a third one. I'm going to get a tag out of that one. It's a little bit too fatty. Might get one out of that. Oh, look at that, perfect. Ah, how perfect is that? Fits perfectly. Ooh, yum. So then I only waste that little top bit, or do I want the top bit? Now the dilemma of right, we definitely know we're having that bit on there. Definitely don't think I can have that bit on here, but as I have quite a few other options available to me. Where have I put those tags? Oh, there. Let's see what we're going to go with. I think we'll have that one there. And actually, if I'm really logical about this, I'll put some washi tape somewhere. Let me just get the washi tape. Decided. I'm just going to put these down and then I'll show you once I've stuck them together. Is on this one, just put a little bit of washi to hold that together. Hold that together. And hold that together. Okay, so I've decided on those. So I've got a big one, a little tag, then I've got one with a curly top, and then a little straight top one. Let's see. And then I've got this one to go on that, but I can't put that in at the same time. So here we go again. See, I just hate waste. I really do. I hate waste. If I can use every bit of scrap of card up, I will. Actually, I might, you know what, I might put that face down just to help. And stand up. Oh, ow, ow. And I am going to go back actually on this just to make sure we've got it. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. Did you go tripped out the lane? Oh dear. Has that done it, peeps? Has that done it? I do believe it has. Okay. Let's just put this down. Oh my goodness. I've seized up. Okay. The hole didn't come out too good on that. So we have tiny little lovely tag. One. Put that for later. Keep that for later. Tag number 2. I just love these. I just love them. And I love how little waste we've got. in that one again. Beautiful. And that's all the waste we've got, which is even better. And if I can get some flowers out of that, which I have got die cuts that tiny, I'll probably stick those in as well. But for now, let me just put this one back in. Just get this one done. I have got some really tiny flowers, bonkersly tiny actually. I will put some flowers, tiny little flowers, because I really, when I say I hate waste, I really hate waste. I'm sure as many of us the crafters you are, that you're probably the same. Oh yeah. Right. My friends. And there is that one. Lovely, hey. Right. See, that one's not, it's too big. But I will have to have, I've got a couple of little ones here, little one. Is it too fat though? Yeah, that one's too fat. It's a little pain now. So, tags, book, this is part 3. I didn't realise there was going to be a part 4. I wasn't going to do a part 4, but I hurt so much at the moment. Every part of my fibre ring being is painful to move. So the book itself, here's what I've done, and this will be like, this is a pre version 4. So book pages got stuck together, and this is how we're going to work it. And then those 2 envelopes, I'm going to stitch it all together down that line. Ooh, where are you? So it makes about 1/4 inch front and back. And the plan for that is, once it's stitched, I will have in the middle of that then, because it's going to be stitched either side, there'll be a gap, and in between that gap I'm going to put some ribbon or tie, and then I'm going to tie it around the spine. And then these little bits are going to go inside, one for each journal, that size. I've got one missing, that size. One for that, one of that, one of that, and one of that. And they will go inside somehow. I don't know how yet, but they will. So come back for part 4, because otherwise you won't get to see it. Righty ho. So this is going to be part 4, doing this bit. But sorry folks, I can't do it now because, as I say, I really hurt quite a lot. Now I say to you, and I hope you've enjoyed this part. What was this part? 3. Part 3. Laters. Bye.